Are you ready to feast your eyes on the ultimate cities for foodies? Get ready to start drooling as we take a tour of the top 10 best foodie cities in the world. From Asia to South America, each city offers something unique and delicious. So let's dive in and see which cities made it into our list of must-visit foodie havens. So, without further delay, let's get straight into it. Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is a city with more to offer than just museums and monuments. It's also one of the top gourmet cities in the nation. The food scene in D.C. has had a farm-to-table rebirth, and now features some of the best restaurants in the country, as well as slow-cured charcuterie and artisanal baked goods. Take a delightful stroll along Georgetown's sparkling waterfront while enjoying a meal at one of the many restaurants in this old neighborhood that are designed in the style of famous chefs. However, if you want to stay near the action, visit Eastern Market beside the Capitol to sample some of the regional fairs. These are especially ideal for low-key date concepts in Washington, D.C. Vancouver, Canada. Oh my! Oysters, dumplings, and blueberries! Welcome to the gastronomic treasure of British Columbia, one of the top foodie cities on this list. With a wide variety of restaurants and cooking schools to select from, Vancouver competes with other West Coast cities to be named the finest foodie city in the Pacific. Vancouver has a moderate temperature and fertile coastal waters. Genuine Chinese food and juicy oysters are two foods that you must try while in town. You can have spicy lamb noodles at CN Cuisine or Cantonese dim sum at U Restaurant in the bustling city center. Slurp down oysters and a bottle of wine at Blue Water Cafe for a date idea in Vancouver. Another option is to sign up for a culinary tour in Vancouver, where a knowledgeable local guide will show you where to get the greatest local fare. New York City, New York. There are various ways to bite into the big city, from eating cheesecake in Brooklyn to spinning up tagliatelle on Staten Island. NYC is unquestionably one of the top gourmet cities in the world. That much is obvious. Chelsea Market, which has been providing food to Manhattan residents since 1997, has a promenade in the manner of Europe that is teeming with businesses including Budokan, Asian Fusion, and Ting's Jerk Chicken. At Junior's in downtown Brooklyn, which has been producing traditional cheesecakes since 1950, you may step back in time. Old-school Italian restaurants can be found along Arthur Avenue in the northern Bronx. Family-run establishments like Casa della Mozzarella, fresh cheese prepared every day, and Calabria Pork Shop are among the favorites of our chefs, specializing in handmade salami. An NYC food tour that visits the city's mouthwatering neighborhoods is a terrific opportunity to sample the Big Apple's smorgasbord of sensations. When visiting the top cities, why limit yourself to just one restaurant? You will discover everything you desire and more, whether you're seeking a gastronomic adventure in one of New York City's famous food halls, or are specifically searching for the best dim sum in Chinatown. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona is one of the top cities on this list. Barcelona tempts food-loving travelers with enticing tapas, ocean-fresh seafood, and chefs' creative creations. Barcelona is both modern and medieval. Wander down the Ramblas, a sidewalk that leads to the harbor. To get tapas and cervezas on tap, detour Craft Barcelona in Plaza San Jaume. La Boquera is a covered open-air food market that is teeming with quaint restaurants and fresh food vendors. No foodie can resist eating lunch there. Do you want seafood with a Catalan accent? Pick from the various restaurants in the Barcelona neighborhood's coastline that serve seafood direct from the sea. As one of the top gourmet cities in Spain, your selections are virtually limitless. Savannah, Georgia. Where can you stroll beneath centuries-old, blossom-crowned magnolia trees while enjoying a southern biscuit? Savannah, Georgia's southern jewel. Savannah, which is home to several Victorian homes, is a haven for anyone who enjoys delicious food and beautiful old buildings. The Savannah area, especially the beach-framed Tybee and Jekyll Islands, is a seafood lover's paradise because of the neighboring ocean. She crab stew, shrimp and grits, and cornmeal-crusted fried oysters are all must-try foods in Savannah. Portland, Oregon. Finding only one dish to eat for the rest of your life is about as simple as choosing the top gourmet town. Portland is a fairly nice option though, if you had to choose just one. Portland is overflowing with artisanal food producers and chefs that are committed to serving meals made with responsibly sourced ingredients. At Pine State Biscuits in this area, you may chow down on delicious buttery biscuits. Perhaps you could visit Podna's Pit Barbecue and tuck into some ribs and cornbread. Enjoy a French-inspired brunch on the weekends in Canard. Try not to cry when you bite into the duck stack, which is a stack of pancakes topped with a duck egg. Stop into Teardrop Lounge for a drink that'll leave you speechless. This bar is responsible for Portland's current craft cocktail frenzy. You can pick from Friends, House Originals, and Classics, concocted by guests or outside bartenders. It's a fantastic location for a unique date idea in Portland. Portland is one of the top cities we guarantee, and it will pamper your taste buds. Seattle, Washington. Seattle is one of the top gourmet cities on the West Coast, with the snow-capped Mount Rainier in the background. Seattle will leave you hankering for seconds and thirds, offering hungry travelers wild-caught seafood and the first Starbucks location. A great place to start your Seattle tasting tour, and a romantic place to take a date, is the Pike Place Market, which has a stunning view of Elliott Bay. Here, you may watch fishmongers slice up wild salmon that is deep red color, or you can visit the nearby Top Pot Donuts for a yeasty delicacy. To experience the best tastes in the city, foodies might also think about taking a Seattle food tour. Denver, Colorado. Denver, Colorado's mile-high city is home to a diverse array of cuisines, including spicy Sichuan noodle meals, delicate French snacks, and traditional drinks served in nostalgic settings. Since its recent makeover, Union Station, the city's primary train station, has drawn tourists who enjoy good meals. In this location, you may browse the tattered cover bookstore before devouring bone marrow brulee at Mercantile Provisions. Visit the River North, Rhino neighborhood, where you can find coffee roasters, craft brewers, and eye-catching street murals, for a more leisurely way to discover one of the best gastronomic towns. Chicago, Illinois. From pierogies in a Ukrainian village deli to a 3 a.m. Chicago dog, Chicago is whatever culinary fantasy you want it to be. Chicago is one of the best cities for foodies to explore because it boasts diverse food cultures and is home to many long-established immigrant populations. You may chow down on succulent steamed tamales or street tacos from Mexico in South Chicago's Pilsen neighborhood. You could slurp pho or chomp into a crusty banh mi in Uptown's Vietnamese neighborhood. Indulge your cheesy appetites at Gino's East if you're in the mood for Chicago-style deep dish pizza. In search of trendy, unique food? Don't skip out on discovering the restaurants in Wicker Park. If you're feeling very daring, you may take a Chicago food tour with a knowledgeable guide to learn more about the city's culinary scene. San Diego, California. Tacos de pe, gnocchi from Nona, as well as beer, beer, beer. Well, you're in San Diego, one of the top gourmet towns in the country, located in beautiful Southern California. The ethnicities that established themselves in this seaside city, as well as the city's traditional fishing industry, had an impact on San Diego's cuisine. Skip the touristic Mexican restaurants in Old Town and head to Ortiz's Taco Shop or Tacos Mimi for a fish taco that will change your life. Before devouring a dish of spaghetti, delivered straight from a cheese wheel, you may drink a specialty drought beer at Ballast Point Brewery in the vibrant Little Italy district. With our 10 best foodie cities to travel to in 2023, the hardest decision is choosing which one to visit first. Which one are you most excited to explore this year? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the videos to see more of this type of stuff. Thanks for watching! See you in the next video.